Hello everybody, welcome to my first voiceover video, not voiceover, but where I actually talk and stuff. So this is a tutorial on how to make liveries in a brick rig, so you can make your own liveries by the end of this video you will definitely be able to make something like this. First thing you want to do is you will find the car that you want to make your livery for. So I will use one of my own for this video. So sometimes you make templates like this where you can have numbers, where you can your name and your sponsors. So I'm gonna use this one. And what I would like to make with this is like a livery in like black and kind of yellow. I will show it up on the screen right now. That's the end goal for this video. So firstly, let's save it and take and make it a name. I'm gonna name it tutorial livery video. Okay, so now we can start. Now, if you don't know anything about the Medium editor, it's okay. Yeah, I will try to help you through everything. So, firstly, we want to change the color of this because this is not the color that we want. So, if you press C on your keyboard, it will select everything in the same color. So, let's give it like a black, a little bit brighter. Something like this looks good. And if you are worried that you might like have the same color as something else, then you can save it as a group brick right here by pressing a control shift and G. So now let's start making the livery. I would like to have like a pattern right here that goes like to the side right here, and then it's like yellow on the top. So what I was guilty of in the past was like sculpting. So let's say I wanted like a line right here, I would do like something like this, and then here, and then here, and color this one. That's what I was guilty of, and that obviously looks very bad. So let me tell you the actual strategy that we are going to use. So let's firstly take out a slope. Then we are gonna make it the same size, the size that we want. So we want it to come down until here. So let's do that. Then we are gonna make it the same height as this brick. We are gonna fix this later. Then we are gonna place it where we want it. So it takes little time. So now we have how it wants. Here. So I can switch them up between bricks and meters or feet. You are American. So I'm gonna change it to the right value. Okay, but now you can see that it's still clipping very much. How do we fix this? If you go down into the height, and then you go 0.01, and then it just barely sticks out, like you won't notice it from afar. Like only if you actually zoom in, like oh, and you see it. And now you see that it's on the foreground layer. You might have to like change the width also so it doesn't clip here. That's what you have to fix. So if you make it 0.74, for example, it won't be clipping. Now what we also what you should also do is change here the material to foam, because it makes it lighter, and liveries are basically extra bricks, so extra weight. So we don't want that. I'm gonna quickly fast them forward while I do this part because it's the same steps as the other one. Okay, so I'm back. So what you can. So now we want the slope right here, but not have this be lit up like the side. We haven't done anything here. So what we can do is we copy the slope, and basically do the same steps as we did, just a little bit more complex, but I will guide you through it right now. So firstly, you get the basic scale done. I'm gonna quickly. So firstly, you see that the scale is right. So now we will stop the top clipping by doing 0.01. Then we don't want this to clip right here to the side. We want only the top. So we can change the width right here to 0.299. But now we see that the end is not fully done. So what you can do is we go right here and we do the same step. I need some little finesse and try. You'll get it eventually, just maybe change the width as well. Okay, we did it. Sorry, that takes sometimes a little bit of trial and error, then it works. So now we have here the side design. We will just take this one. Then we press Ctrl C. Then we just move it to where we want. And then we press X to get along the X-axis or whatever you see. And then we just change it. And then here you see that now we have the design on both sides. So now we want, so what I would like is we have like yellow here or black here, and then like a yellow stripe coming down here. This is what we would like. I think I'm gonna have yellow on the bottom and then. So it's basically the same steps. You really can't go wrong with it. But here we have to do some math. So one a brick is 0.1 millimeter. So we will lower this one. So we have to get the scaling right. So if we want to get this down to 2, then we will have to get this one to a 0.8. Not sure if it will fully work, but let's try and error maybe. Then we will get the width to 0.556. This I did it wrong. 0.51. Yes, this is how we want it. Left the design. You also don't have to worry about the text plate getting destroyed by the bricks, because the text is getting projected like pretty far away from the source brick, which is under here. So now you just have to fix some minor clipping issues, and now you see we have the design ready. Or I might put it the other way. It might, yeah, like it. And now what we would have to do is change the color. So right here, sorry, I'm going back to my old ways. So what we will do is use our technique, because it's lower brick than having this one splitting it, because that's then 2 bricks, and this one also, which will become 4 bricks. But then if we just have 1, then it becomes 3. I could get for like brick saving. So firstly the width, we will change it back to 1, then we'll change the length of it. Yes, that's that. And then we will change the width to 0.1. And now you see we have to change the height as well to 0.2 so that it doesn't clip. And then we will change the width a little bit more so that it doesn't stick out right here. Then we will copy it to the other side. This one is a little bit more picky, I see. You can also do the zoom out test. If anything is clipping, then you see, right, like right here, we are clipping when you get far away. So let's raise it just a little bit. Okay, now it doesn't clip from far away. So now we have already this. Now I would like to get here one stripe maybe. Here, this livery is not imperfect. It's just to show you all how to do it. Then change the height. I change it back to normal values and get it lined up. Then get 0.01. Oops. 0.101. Change the length. Like this is just the same as we always do now. Now let's say I want the medium spoiler to be done, but there's a problem with the medium spoiler because it's like 20 of these bricks for medium downforce, and I forgot to group them because this car was built before the update which added grouped bricks. How do we fix that without going into each of these and going manual with it? We click on the support beam, and then we press L. Now L will select a bunch of other bricks, but it will also select these ones. What I would recommend now is double tapping on the ones that you don't need. And then you can press Ctrl Shift G to group these. So now we can go into here, and then on the right we can select them all. So yeah, that's basically how you can do liveries. And then you can go into here. I have already grouped the number bricks very well. So there you can get your livery, like number 52. You can also change the color of it. And yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching.